Little Matt? Little Matt is nice enough, though he is somewhat of a moaner. He denies that he has ginger hair, but admits he is a stoner. Timmy J. Next to join my sales team was a young lad called Timmy J. He's the guy I've trained the most, and is now my protege. Trev, conspicuous by his absence, was busy doing bouncy castles, but still got paid by Scottish Power, the cheeky fucking rascal. Trev. Yes, in theory, Trev was in my team, though he never would have thought it. I used to get him the odd dodgy deal and then let him report it. So on a normal day in the crazy car, along with me and little Matt, would be Timmy J and Mushroom, who were both conveniently sat in the back of the Laguna. Thus both got to examine Jub Jub, the Pakistani woman, who'd just survived the Third World Famine. Well, that's what she looked like to me, because she was really quite bizarre. The only thing more fucked up than her was mine and Matt's new car. Jub Jub. I met Jub Jub when I knocked her door. She resembled a sort of Pakistani. She told me she was really scared because she'd been the victim of a Barney that she'd had with her angry husband, who used to regularly beat her. This woman was a nervous wreck, so it was lucky I got to meet her, because I had to tick off my list, shag an Indian or Bangladeshi. So I told her I was a good fella, like De Niro or Joe Pesci. Then this frizzy-haired fucking weirdo invited me into her stinky flat. I'd promised Tim and Mush a photo, so I knew I'd at least have to do that. When I got in, I dropped my pants to reveal my monster boner. I think she appreciated this far more than the Scottish Power prices I had shown her. Admittedly, whilst fucking Jub Jub, I wondered why the fuck I was doing it. But when I spunked all over her, I said, "Leave it there, don't ruin it." I went and got my mobile and took some pictures on my phone. I had to do it for Mush and Tim, or they only would have moaned. Jub Jub tried to keep me there. She opened me up an ice-cold can of beer, which weren't even alcoholic, so I spat some in her ear. Right, see you later, Jub Jub. Don't ring me, because I'll ring you. That's another thing I thought I can tick off my list of things to do. Anyway, that whole Jub Jub thing showed you where my head was at. Just a goth, midget and ginger to fuck, I think I announced to Matt. In the meantime, Trevor, being such a help, on the one day he was there, offered a job on my behalf to a smackhead girl called Claire. So she got a job as well, and joined my team of winners, even though she had more needle marks than I had had hot dinners. Claire. Claire was a girl from Ashford. She had a terrible affliction, needle marks up both her arms from her heroin addiction. Oh, and then came fucking Frankie, a girl I'd met through Dappy. So long as she had a bag of speed, that girl was fucking happy. Frankie. I employed a girl called Frankie. She went out with a guy called Keith. Frankie was on amphetamines and she only had 3 teeth. And yes, Scottish Power employed her too, which brings to an end part 1. I'll see you soon for part fucking 2, once part fucking 2's begun.